Story, lack of leadership, management, and communication. That is what an auditor says is to blame for Oakland City leaders missing the chance to secure a $15 million grant. KTVU's James Torres breaks down the auditor's report and the changes the city still has yet to make.
In the city auditor's 37-page report, he lists every misstep from City Hall, the police department, and city staff who couldn't put a grant application together. He's calling it a disjointed process.
Lots of people wanted to know.
Michael Houston spent more than 6 months investigating how the city of Oakland missed submitting an application for a state grant worth $15 million. It would have helped combat organized retail theft, something Chinatown community leader Carl Chan says the town struggles with.
If the city and the leadership is, really caring about what we're looking for, what we want for the people and for the businesses, okay? The utmost priority now is public safety. And things that they could have done has been failing.
The report reflects details of an investigation by KTVU back in December. Of the 85 days the application process was open, the audit reports Oakland was only fully engaged for about 16 days. And that was only when the Department of Economic Workforce Development stepped in, not realizing OPD already started the process. They didn't try to submit the application until minutes before the deadline, despite a warning from the state to submit well in advance.
It was a case of a lot of people wanting this grant to succeed. And there just wasn't sufficient the executive sponsorship, right, just to make sure that basic things were covered.
Houston says a lack of communication, grant policy, and leadership doomed the grant application. Specifically, he mentioned Mayor Sheng Tao not offering guidance to the city administrator's office and OPD forfeiting leadership to a non-crime-related city department. Councilmember Noel Gallo weighed in.
The department heads are extremely important, but at the end of the day, it's the city administrator that needs to provide the coordination, and that is his job.
In an attempt to provide that coordination, Mayor Tao vowed to fast-track hire a central grant analyst for the city. That hasn't happened yet, but city council members say the city administrator is in the final stages to hire one by the end of the month. Houston says his audit came at the request of an unprecedented number of people who live in Oakland, as well as the city administrator himself.
We do these reports to improve the functioning of our city government. And we have an obligation to the public to call it as it is.
The city auditor did make 2 recommendations in his report. The first, the city administrator will be required to implement a citywide grants management policy. And when a grant application does come through the city, it is the administrator's job to assign someone with authority to handle it. Reporting in Oakland, I'm James Torres, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
New at noon, the